Okay, everyone. Let's take a look of the example here. Oops. Previously, we checked the chapter 3.2. We studied the example 3.2.3. That is equal to the table, the information from the table 3.2.5. Okay, let me copy and paste it again. Okay, and let's have a quick review from previous. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 information here, 5 data here, and now we want to know the distribution of it, and the table shows the squared deviation for training one, and okay, again, I encourage you to use the AI to learn everything, but during the exam, I don't encourage you to directly use the AI to get the answer. It makes no sense. You need to know the principles, not only the answers and get a score. No, it makes no sense. Why? Okay, get it. And again, we have the first X number. It means a kind of training model 1, and the X2 means the training model 2. And according to this question, they want to compare those two methods after the training. Does it show any difference? We don't know yet. We need to check the information. And here, first we can copy the information here, and then X2 here. So now I'm going to tell you how to create a table like this. Sure, in the future I will tell you just a few clicks, then you will get the answer. It's very easy. But again, I don't encourage you this moment just get the answer. It makes no sense. You need to learn the step by step how to calculate, how to get the answer. Okay, again, we can copy it and paste to our Google spreadsheet here. And here is X minus X bar. What does it mean? X bar, the average, or we can see the mean of the training 1. And who can tell me what is if I remove everything? Yeah, this time it is. Okay, then let me show you here. Delete. Okay, my question, how can you get the average of this one? There is a simple way, but not smart. Let me show you. Like this one, we can use our calculator, even your apps on your cell phone, or you can use the computer, or you can use, let me please. Oh, sorry, calculator. Okay. You can type, for example, what's wrong with that? Okay. $56 plus, okay, plus 75 plus 48 plus 63 plus 59 and parentheses divided by how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 members in this in a numerator, and divided by 5. Okay, and answer 60.2. $60.2. That's one way, and the other way, let me show you here. I use the application from my computer. 60 plus 58 plus 66 plus 59 plus 58, and enter, and divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 members divided by 5. The answer is 60.2. 60.2. That is one way. How about the other way? The other way, let me show you here. If I like this cell, okay, then I can click equals, then type SUM, parentheses, SUM was a value. I select, drag from 56 until 59 and release the button and enter. Oh, sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, the sum is 301. Yeah, sorry. And I changed the function name. Sum becomes average. Then click answer. Yeah, the preview is 60.2. Okay, and the same here. I use the cell with green. Okay, click here. Then you can type it here. Equals average, parentheses, and select a range from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values here, and click enter. Yeah, the same one. Thus, we get the same average here. And now, how to calculate x minus x bar? Let me delete it here. And now, x minus, if 56 smaller than 60.2, the value, the answer will be negative. And 75 is greater than 60.2. After the subtraction, we know the value will become positive. And now here, type equal, and click 56, the cell. I didn't type 5 and 6. I just click the cell. The name of the cell is H10, and minus 62. You can type 0.2. You can type this, or you can click here. Either one is okay. The cell name is M8. The cell name is M8. Either one is okay. But in the future, if you just change your mean, you don't need to change it again. So either way is okay. Here I just click here. Then I type answer, click key, enter. Okay, I got it. And here it suggests you to autofill. It depends on your decision. For me, I click here and move my mouse to the round button, and it becomes a cross. Yeah, maybe on your system it becomes different symbol, but the same way, drag it, release. Okay, and here is no, delete. Okay, and for this step, anyone you want to practice more? We did it last week. Okay, and next, how to get the square value of it. Square value of it, just click here and move it here, type equal, and click the value, the cell here, and back here have a, sorry, I forgot the name in English, a head. It means the exponent. Place 2, it means to the square value, the power of 2, and click answer. Okay, then drag it, okay, again. Okay, I'm done here. Okay, so far any question? Yeah, in last year, I had an exam question similar like this. I asked the students to fill each blank with the number, So it's not easy to ask AI to do the work for you. So you had better to learn how to run this. Okay, 1 minute, a minute. Yeah, if you got problem how to run this, please let me know. Okay, questions about how to get the table? Questions? Okay, let's move back to our textbook. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Sorry. Sorry, I think I made a mistake here because the. Sorry. I'm sorry that I made a mistake here. No wonder the data is very strange here. Okay, only the first row the information is correct, and the following are incorrect. Why? Because I made a mistake here. I should not have used the M8 because when I scroll down, drag it down, and the value 60.2, and here become 000, and it become very big, and here I should type H10 the cell minus 60.2. I apologize for the mistake. And click, and I got this, and drag it here, release it. Yeah, all data changes. Yeah, check. Minus 1.2, minus 1.2, 2.8, minus 12.2, 14.8. Yeah, it becomes correct number, and the number is here. Okay, get it? And now I forgot to do one thing. Okay, here. Okay, and here we get a sum. Sum of what? Sum of the value first. Only here the value. The sum of x minus x bar. How can we do it? We can type equal and sum I10 to I14. Yeah, the orange dash rectangle. Yeah, the range is what I want. Yes, I expect that is 0. I click yes. I click. Yeah, I expected that 0, and here should not be 0. We can type equals sum J10 to J14. Yeah, click enter. No. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, 394.8. Yeah, 394.8. Okay, the same way. I'm sorry that again. Here, I changed the M14 to 60.2 and enter. Okay, then here is some. Okay, again, click here. I expect I will get the sum of these numbers because it's 5 numbers minus the average. So the sum here should be 0. If you don't know the principle why here should be 0, you can tell me. I will explain after the class. Okay, and type equal summation I19 to I23 as the orange dashed line, the rectangle here. Yeah, the correct. And click here and click enter. That's 0. And here again, I can type equal sum. Yeah, and it automatically generates the range from J19 to J23 as this one. Okay, then sorry. Okay, that is 44.8. That's 44.8. And we can check that. 44.8. That is the correct number. Okay. Now, any question now? So far, okay. The next is a little bit tough. Okay. The variance of each sample, that is training 1, 394.8 divided by the denominator is a little bit strange. It's 5 minus 1 and got 98.7. The other one, 44.8, the sum is here, divided by 5 minus 1 and got 11.2 minutes to the square. Why? Why is square? It's weird. The right time can get square because it's a calculation. After that, we will get a square root of it. Okay, now how to do this? Okay, we can type it here. Since we have important numbers here, and we can know denominator, did I spell it correct? Denominator should be okay. Okay, denominator, it should be 5 and 5 minus 1, that is 4. So we expect to use 4. The same way, denominator should be I think should be I, denominator, okay. And the same way, in the total number, sample numbers, that is 5, and the same way as the second training. And now we want to know s squared, s should be in lowercase, s1 squared, that is sum n divided by n minus 1. So the formula is like this. So what can we do? We can do that here. Thus, s1 square, we can type here, equals 394.8 divided by 5 minus 1, and we get 98.7 as this one. 98.7, but the unit is a little bit strange because originally the unit is time in minute. But after calculation, it becomes the square value. Later, we will take the square root of it and cancel the square. Okay, and the second one here, how to do that? Because the sum of the x minus x bar, the square value, like this one, again, we can review it. Here, not here. Here, s squared. What is s squared? That is the sample variance. Sample variance is different from population variance, but here we expect that is sample variance. And now s squared equals, in the numerator, summation x minus x bar, and take the square value. In the denominator, that is the number. Each training has 5 number. 5 minus 1, that will be 4. And this one, we call that degree of freedom. But when we calculate the sample number in the denominator, we don't need to subtract 1. We don't need to minus 1. The principle is very, very difficult to understand. I tried to learn it, but I failed. It's very hard, but the application is very easy. Again, let me calculate how to do this. 4 44.8 is the sum of this part, right? Is the sum of this part. Oh, here. 44.8 divided by 4. Oh, sorry. Why no response? You know that? Because I ignore a symbol that is equal, then click, and I got 11.2. The same answer as here, 11.2. 11 point. Okay. 11.2. So far, any question? Sorry, I will postpone the break time a little bit. Then we finish this part first. And next. And next, the variance of each sample is this one, but the variance, the square root of the variance is standard deviation, and vice versa. The standard deviation take the square value, that is variance. But in most situations, we prefer to use standard deviation instead of this one. Why? Because it's impossible. We have the unit minutes square. We prefer to use minutes, and it makes sense. So here I'm going to tell you how to take square root of this value. And now you have two ways to calculate this. The first one S2 square and S. Horrible, because I think that the screen is very okay. How to take square root of it? The first one, you can use the calculate. For example, here I can clear everything. I can have a square root. Click here, then type 98.7 and click answer. I got 9.934. If I check, maybe 2 decimals, I think. Okay, 2 decimals. Okay. You can type equal and insert square root. Square root. Okay, SQRT, square root of 98.7 and type answer. That the same way, and you can just take the 2 decimals. Okay, and here the same way. How to calculate the S2? The S2 square, we got that is 11.2. How to get a square value of it? The first way, you can use the apps, or you can use for example here, square root, click here, and 11.2, click answer. We just take 2 decimals, 3.34. Okay, and the second way how to get the answer, you can type move move this to the cell and click equal SQRT. Again, SQRT is the square value, the function from the Google Excel. You can use it, square root, and click answer. We got 3.34. That is enough. That's enough. Okay, we are going to have break for 10 minutes. Then later we will come back to check the attendance. Any question? Okay, take a break now.